Welcome, Crypto Fam. Big news is dropping out of Washington, D.C. today that could fundamentally reshape the crypto landscape, not just in the US, but globally. We're talking about the Genius Act, a landmark piece of legislation that's now on its way to President Trump's desk. This is huge, and it's something every crypto enthusiast, investor, and even traditional finance player needs to understand. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is the Genius Act? Formerly known as the Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins Act, this bill is the first major federal legislation to regulate stablecoins in the United States. It recently passed both the Senate and the House with bipartisan support and is expected to be signed into law by President Trump as early as today. At its core, the Genius Act aims to bring clarity and stability to the stablecoin market. It mandates that stablecoin issuers, those companies creating digital assets pegged 1:1 to the US dollar, must maintain full, 100% reserves of high-quality liquid assets, like cash or US treasuries. Think of it as a guaranteed backing for every stablecoin in circulation. It also introduces regular, public reserve disclosures and third-party audits, ensuring transparency. Furthermore, it establishes a clear federal and state licensing framework for issuers, moving the industry out of the regulatory, Wild West, and into a structured, supervised environment. Let's look at the advantages of the Genius Act and why this is good for crypto. 1. Enhanced trust and consumer protection. This is perhaps the biggest win. By requiring 1:1 backing and transparent audits, the Genius Act drastically reduces the risk of stablecoin depegging events, like what we saw with Terra/Luna. It builds confidence, making stablecoins a more reliable and safer asset for everyday transactions and investments. This clarity will attract a wave of new, risk-averse investors and traditional financial institutions who were previously hesitant due to regulatory uncertainty. More trust means more adoption. 2. Regulatory certainty and innovation. For years, crypto companies have begged for clear rules. The Genius Act provides that for stablecoins. This certainty fosters innovation, allowing fintech companies, banks, and payment processors to confidently build new products and services using stablecoins, knowing the legal landscape. We could see major companies like PayPal, Amazon, and Walmart accelerating their stablecoin integration, creating new use cases and driving mainstream adoption. 3. Paves the way for broader crypto legislation. This act is a crucial first step. Its success can build momentum for broader crypto market structure legislation, like the Clarity Act, that addresses other digital assets, bringing more comprehensive regulation to the entire crypto space. A regulated market is a maturing market, drawing in more capital and talent. 4. Integration with traditional finance. The act helps bridge the gap between crypto and traditional finance. Banks may now more easily offer custody and tokenization services, making it simpler for institutional money to flow into the digital asset ecosystem. Boosting the global and American economy. 1. Reinforcing US dollar dominance in the digital age. President Trump has been vocal about making the US the crypto capital of the world. The Genius Act directly supports this by cementing the US dollar's role as the leading global reserve currency in the digital realm. By requiring dollar-backed stablecoins, it increases demand for US treasuries and strengthens the dollar's international standing, especially as other nations explore their own digital currencies. It's a strategic move to ensure American financial leadership in the evolving global economy. 2. Streamlining payments and lowering costs. Stablecoins enable faster, cheaper, and more secure cross-border transactions and remittances. Imagine sending money across continents in seconds, for pennies, instead of days with high fees. This efficiency can unlock massive economic benefits for individuals and businesses globally, especially in developing economies like ours here in Nigeria, where remittances are crucial. This facilitates global trade and commerce, reducing friction in international financial flows. 3. Economic growth and job creation. A clear regulatory framework encourages investment and growth in the digital asset sector. This translates into new businesses, more jobs, tech, finance, compliance, security, and increased economic activity within the US and in countries adopting these compliant stablecoins. It positions the US as a hub for financial innovation, attracting global talent and capital. For national security and AML. The act includes robust anti-money laundering (AML) and countering the financing of terrorism (CFT) provisions. This helps curb illicit use of stablecoins, bolstering financial security and reducing risks for legitimate users and governments worldwide. So what's next? While the Genius Act is a monumental step, the work isn't over. Regulators now have the task of issuing detailed rules for implementation, and the market will adapt. We'll be closely watching how this impacts stablecoin adoption, the broader crypto market, and the integration of digital assets into our daily lives. This is an exciting time for finance and crypto, signaling a future where digital assets are a trusted and integral part of the global economy. What do you think about the Genius Act? Are you optimistic about its impact? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more crucial crypto updates, and share this video with anyone who needs to understand the future of finance. Thanks for watching, and remember to always do your own research. Stay informed, stay strategic, and I'll see you in the next video.